Julian Assange shoots down claim that DNC servers were hacked by Russian intelligence. There's no evidence that Russian intelligence hacked into the DNC servers to steal 20,000 emails and pass them to WikiLeaks, founder Julian Assange said Tuesday. In a Skype interview with NBC Nightly News, Assange said it wasn't really important who broke into the Democratic National Committee email system. What matters is getting the information to the public. But there is no proof whatsoever that WikiLeaks even published some of the purloined emails that led to the ouster of DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman-Schultz, he said. The DNC servers have been rife for hacking for years. He said many of its internal documents and emails have been circulating through various groups and the most recent leaked batch may or may not have come from WikiLeaks. The emails that we have released are different sets of documents to the documents of those that people have analyzed, he said. I have seen Hillary Clinton apologists talk or some experts talk about other material, and not the material that we have released, Assange told NBC News. Assange spoke via Skype because he remains in exile in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. He's trying to avoid prosecution on sexual assault charges in Sweden, charges that he denies. The real story is what these emails contain, and they show collusion at the very top of the Democratic Party to derail Sanders' campaign, he told NBC News. Democratic and U.S. officials remain convinced, however, that the cyber attackers were spearheaded by Russian intelligence and the release of the information timed to disrupt the presidential election. The U.S. intelligence official on Tuesday told CBS News that Russia's fingerprints were all over the DNC email theft. We understand how hack groups use the internet to attack. The pattern and launch point used before by Russians is similar to the DNC attack, the official said. Michael Boratowski of Cybersecurity, the company hired by the DNC to probe the cybercrime, said the perpetrators used Russian internet addresses, Russian language keyboards, and the time codes corresponded to business hours in Russia. He also noted the sophistication of the hack. The DNC was alerted to serious security problems months ago but were slow to respond, experts said. The hacked emails, some of which were posted online by WikiLeaks Friday, raised serious concerns that DNC chair Wasserman-Schultz had favored Clinton over her primary rival, Senator Bernie Sanders. The Clinton campaign pivoted to blame the Russians and suggested the information was leaked to try and help her GOP rival gain momentum in the general election. But Donald Trump, the Republican presidential nominee, said the idea Russia was trying to help him was laughable. Dmitry Peskov, spokesman for Russian President Vladimir Putin, said Tuesday that the allegation is just another paranoid attempt by American politicians to play what he called the Russia card during the campaign. There's nothing new here. It's a sort of traditional pastime of theirs. We think it's not good for bilateral ties, but we realize that we have to go through this unfavorable period, Peskov said.